If I didn't know better, I would swear that FM was messing with me. Because this is becoming a bit of a meme now. What's up guys, Chasing Lamer here with episode number 6 of Living the Dream. And I said in the intro that it's becoming a bit of a meme at this point, but we're playing a team from my past, AFC Fylde, who I played for about 15 years ago. And of course, because I have a connection to the team, we're also being threatened with the sack, just like when we played Oxford and Swindon in the Sunderland save, which is always good fun. The reason we're being threatened with the sack is because we've been on a run of form that looks like this since we played Morecambe. Just 6 defeats and a draw have been the last 7 games. Spennymoor beat us 5-3 with a Cahill hat-trick for us. Then Fylde beat us 5-3 with Emery, Neil and Cahill scoring for us. And remember all those names because they will score today. Possibly. Kettering 4-3 loss with Cahill, Emery and Taylor scoring. Lost to Kerrs and Ashton 1-0. Lost to AFC Telford 5-3 with another Cahill hat-trick. Lost 6-5 to Chester, with Cahill and Porter getting braces and Steve Nichols getting himself a goal, and then a 0-0 draw with Kidderminster. We just cannot get the luck at all at the moment. So we're going to go into the game. I'm setting up with the 4-2-3-1 today. I'm going to maybe make the defensive change. Pushing higher up feels risky given the age of our defence. I think we'll not do that. We're getting stuck in already. It wants me to make changes, but I'm pretty sure I already made those changes. I did. Increased defensive duties. Feels like we can look at that in a second. So the starting lineup there is going to be Omer, Briggs, Ozier, James, Cook, Mackay, Bruce, Porter, Moody, Summers and Cahill. The reason that Darren Tyson isn't starting is because he's got an injury and now he's out for a couple of months. Seeing where I can get more defensively minded, anything going on there. I think maybe if we put the wing backs on defend, that should cover our bases there. I probably don't want Alex Omer quite so aggressively coming off the line, so that might be the changes we need. We'll see how this plays out. I don't think we'll get sacked if we lose today, but we certainly need to sort the league form out. So let's get into it, see what we can make happen. Here, looking at the team talk, says nobody expects us to get a result, so we'll see if that does nothing. Nothing at all. It did nothing for us. I'm glad that I've got the team on my side. That makes me feel really confident. It's taken 32 minutes to get off the first highlight of the game. Tollett is the man who's picked up the ball back to Pond. It's with Fylde. Corn now on the ball, plays it out wide. We need to do some tackling here. Marlon Cook doesn't get there. Hume plays in Tollett and they're going to score. Now they haven't. Alex Omer has managed to save. They've been all over us the entire game. I've just been watching the stats tick up. They have been all over us. Tollett with a corner. Let's get rid of this. Mackay does the job. Only as far as Hume, now to Nolan. You can see the stats there. They're all over us. We're just trying to ride this one out with as little pain as possible, I think. Right, so half-time is upon us. Just a single highlight. And I'm thinking what I might need to make in terms of, might happen in terms of changes at half-time, apart from giving the team talk of my life, which apparently I'm happy with your performance will do. I'm going to drop into the tactics screen, and I'm going to add the instruction to play for set pieces if I can, because that's probably going to be our best chance of getting a goal, as if we can get ourselves a set piece and score it. So let's hope for the best. Fingers crossed going into the second half as Alex Omer has a goal kick. Plays it to Lamine Ozier. Big ball forward. Probably unnecessary. Should have played that short if I'm honest. That's through to Magrashrashi. Why? Why can we not defend? It's just embarrassing how poorly we defend. Like, why would you just hoof that forward? You've been told to pass the ball. He's a ball-playing defender. His outlet there was Briggs. It wasn't hoof it to nobody. It's worrying how bad we can be at times defensively. And now we've got another highlight from kickoff as Ozier's trying little flicks because that's going to make up for how poor his decision-making was earlier. Jason Porter on the right wing has options around him. Finds Briggs. Can Briggs get a cross in? Flicks it back towards Bruce. Moody is there. Can Gavin Moody do anything? No, just gives the ball away because it wasn't obvious there were about 50 players around him, and now Willoughby is through and that's 2-0. Oh, we've been let off. We've been let off massively. Something's got to change here. I don't know what. Kurt Willoughby apparently is getting chances all over the shop, which we can see. I can't do anything about it though because the pop-up hasn't appeared. Oja picks the ball up, plays it forward to Summers. I say to Summers. Us playing a ball to anyone at the moment would be a miracle, and Willoughby is in. He's hit the bar. Summers will pick it up. Are we going to get them on the break? Probably not. Cahill will pick it up, but there's no help. Summers. Just anything there would have been good. We're going to man-mark Kurt Willoughby. I don't know what good that's going to do because we've seen Lamine Oja doesn't have working eyes. Jason Porter apparently doesn't have working legs because he cannot be bothered right now. I'm going to try and encourage the team, see if it gets anything happening from them. Always press is a good idea there too. I think it's going to be time for a sub. I think the sub choices are going to be Porter off for Mlanek. That feels like a wise move. Summers is also not having the game of his career, so we'll probably put Moody on the left, put Morrissey in there, and I feel like I could take off either fullback at this point and it wouldn't make a difference. So we won't just yet, we'll see what plays out. Okay, so it's definitely time to replace a fullback. We'll pause the background so we don't see Fylde's second goal happen off screen, and that can go away as well. Right, we'll take off. I don't even know who to take off. I think we're going to take off Cahill instead of one of the fullbacks, because if he's looking in danger of being booked, we may as well minimise the pain. I can't see us scoring at this point because Magurashi is going to score. If we've got away with it again, Alex Omer is going to get a 10 rating at this point because he is saving everything. Tollett with a corner. Can we get rid of this? We can. Oja heads it clear. We just need someone to put the effort in to actually run for the ball. I don't know who that was. It's probably Moody. Cook puts the ball forward. Looking for Emery, his first touch of the game, and Mlanek is there. Can Mlanek maybe make a run at someone? That would be helpful. Briggs, ball back forward to Mlanek, and it's gone nowhere. There was no point showing us that highlight. Well, that's going to be full time. That was utter garbage. One of the worst performances I've ever seen from us this season, despite the fact it wasn't the best result. I'm just going to hope the board let us get away with that, because otherwise it's going to be a really short series. I think over the next few games, if we do in fact get away with being dumped out of the cup about 5 rounds before we were supposed to be, or expected to be dumped out the cup, then it's going to be a case of we're going to work the grind out and we're going to see if we can just grind out some results. Same drill as always. The job is under threat. We just grind game to game until we get ourselves either out of trouble or sacked. And I genuinely don't know what to do now tactically, because okay, Fylde were relegated from the Conference National last year. They're a good side, and a 1-0 isn't actually a bad result against them. But you've got to feel like we should be doing better. We really should be doing better than we are. We are predicted to finish top. And, you know, I think we've probably got less than 10 games. We'll be out of a job by January if things don't improve. So we're going to come back in the next episode for the Gateshead game. That's kind of my plan, and hopefully we won't get fired in the meantime. If we do, there's going to be an episode that's literally me just going, look guys, we got fired. Let's wrap this up, shall we? Socials are below. Twitter, Insta and Patreon are chasing lamely. Please like and subscribe, because the more people like and subscribe, the better chance I have of embarrassing myself more than I have today. Magic graphic, because I like the magic graphic. You know I'm a fan of the magic graphic. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. I have, as I said, been chasing lamely, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a good one.